Okay, here we go. Next video is on part 2 where we're going to solve absolute value inequalities by graphing by hand. So we are going to start with the absolute value graph, and then we'll graph a horizontal line at 4 and see where they intersect. So I'm going to first graph the absolute value by using the parent function. So the points that we used for the parent function, the critical points, were -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. And for the parent function of the absolute value, which is just the absolute value of x, I input -2 into the absolute value for x, and I get 2. For -1, I get 1. For 0, I get 0. Absolute value of 1 is 1, and the absolute value of 2 is 2. Then looking at this absolute value equation, I have +2 inside the absolute value brackets with the x, so that's a horizontal shift to the left. A horizontal shift to the left affects the x values. All of them will shift to the left 2 spaces. So I'll subtract 2 from all my x values of my parent function. -4, subtract 2, I get -3, -2, -1, and 0. Now I can plot these points for my absolute value graph that's shifted to the left 2. So -4, 2, -3, 1, -2, 0, -1, 1, and 0, 2. And remembering what I know about absolute value graphs, I can see that the slope is 1 to the right of that vertex and -1 to the left of that vertex, so I can continue that slope pattern so that my absolute value is accurate. And do that in the other direction. So I just graphed the absolute value, but I want to know where is this absolute value graph less than or equal to the horizontal line 4. So I'm going to graph the horizontal line 4. And as I'm graphing it, I'm thinking which parts of the absolute value graph are less than or below along the y-axis, below this horizontal line that I'm graphing right now. So I'm looking at the absolute value, and below 4, right, less than 4, would be everything that I'm highlighting right now. From -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to 1, 2, 3. Nope, 1, 2, sorry. From -6 to 2, my absolute value graph is less than or equal to that horizontal line of 4. So my answer is, with closed brackets, because I have the or equal to sign, from -6 to 2.